Hey fire signs, welcome to your general reading. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. I flipped my deck around and was like, which element should I do? And I had a bunch of fire signs come out. So you guys are definitely dominating energy today. I have a new deck I'm working with, so I'm trying to break it in. Cards are a little bit bigger than my hands though, so. I am getting patience. I kept seeing the Hangman, which is Pisces energy. But sometimes we're at a standstill, but I am getting patience. It feels like you're doing something, you're creating something. It doesn't feel negative, actually. It feels like you're watering a plant and you're waiting for it to bloom. There's a certain season that it blooms, or there's going to be a certain time when it blooms. You just have to keep watering that plant. Way too many cards. You could very well be planting seeds and doing a garden and a harvest if you are watching this at the time that this video is uploaded. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. I feel a very solo energy from this. You're keeping a lot to yourself. Four of Pentacles. You're keeping a lot to yourself, and you don't want to divulge a lot to the people around you. It does feel like your community, your family, your friends. You're keeping a lot to your chest here. Nine of Wands means that you've been through it. You're pretty much at the end of your rope here energetically. You just have nothing left to really give anymore. So you're pulling back. As you can see in this photo, the girl's wounded, and she's watched a bunch of candles burn out. You're focused on not letting this candle burn out. So maybe you've been on a repetitive cycle, fire sign, and you've had a lot of situations where your fire has been put out. Your drive, your passion, you've been, siphoned of your energy, you're burning out at work, whatever it may be. You're really focused on not getting hurt this time. And by not getting hurt, you're not divulging a lot to the community around you, the people around you, your friend group, your social circle, the person I heard in love with. So that's interesting. The person that you're in love with, person that you're in a relationship with or getting to know, whatever it may be, you're definitely keeping a guard up and keeping things close to your chest because, again, you're not trying to let your candle get burnt out again. I feel like you've had to find yourself multiple times after situations. You've gotten lost in situations and connections and traumas or negative points in your life where you've left pieces behind there. You're not completely whole or they've changed you. Pain does change people. Trauma does change people. Sickness, disease, illness naturally does change people. But this feels like repetitive cycles within connections, social dynamics. And you're like, not again. Not this time. I'm going to keep my guard up. I'm going to keep things close to my chest because the minute I let myself get too close, the minute I get burned. Give me some clarification on these cards for my fire signs. I wanted to say Earth. Could be dealing with the Earth sign. You have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. You're not trying to feel hopeless and left out again. You're not trying to feel, honestly, in a negative space at all. I feel like Stella's getting her groove back, whether you're a man or a woman, and you're like, no, not this time. I'm not going to feel like shit again. I'm not going to be left behind. I'm not going to be... I feel like for some of you guys, there's an abandonment financially here. So you could have experienced financial abandonment in your with child support, just financially with bills and stuff. I do feel financial abandonment, which is interesting. The Sun at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Now it's your chance to experience joy. Now's your chance to experience a positive time in your life, an abundant time in your life. This is harvest season. Again, the fall. You guys could have something good coming in the fall. If you're watching this in the fall, it's your season. Not quite literally birthday season. I don't actually think there is really a fire sign. Well, I guess the tail end. No, yeah, the tail end of November. So early Sagittarius season. But Irregardless, it feels like right now is a really good time for you. You're keeping your guard up. You're not letting yourself get too close to people, because that's when you've got burned. That's when you've been thrown into that Five of Pentacles energy where you feel like shit. You don't feel good enough. You don't feel worthy. You don't feel like you bring enough to the table. You've lost out financially. You took a pay cut. You had to move. You had to, whatever it may be. The Five of Pentacles is not an energy you want to experience again. It felt like shit and it wasn't fun. And now you're basking in the sun. You go from the frigid cold to the sun. You made it through a negative experience, following a situation where your light was taken from you. Your candle was burnt out. You're definitely hurt from whatever it was, and now your guard's up. So I feel like you're successfully protecting yourself. Just don't protect yourself too much. There are going to be good people that you encounter that are new people in your life, and you may miss out on those opportunities if your guard's up a little high. But your guard will naturally come up around people and energies that are conflictual with you, that just don't vibe with you, that shouldn't be around you. But sometimes trauma also triggers that, so it's really hard to cipher through that, so you have to really work on discernment. Seven of Pentacles, nurture what you have. Again, that plant energy. I feel like some of you guys are starting something new. So it could be a job, a career path, your own business, you know, creating something. I'm also getting like side money for you guys. Creating a better life for you. Working on your budget, working on your health, working on your mental mindset, working on your goals, what it is that you want to accomplish. And you feel confident here. You don't want anyone to mess that up. Do you feel like there's danger around for that guard to be up? I don't think so. I think you just have it up with everybody because you're like, focusing on me, doing me. I'm about to cultivate. I'm about to reap what I've sown. I've created a really good harvest for myself. I'm about to go pick it. I don't want anyone to mess that up. I don't want my harvest to go rotten. I've had it go rotten before. I've had people, put out my fire. It took a lot of drive and energy to create this harvest. I don't want that energy and drive to be siphoned away from me. It feels like fire signs, you've been dealing with a lot of energetic vampires. And by being too close or enmeshed or entwined with them, they've taken your light, your energy, your drive, your compassion, your motivation. That's what energy is. That's what fire is an unstoppable force. And someone was taking that from you. Or multiple people or multiple situations that have repeated over your life have taken that from you, and now you're in a space where you're not in that energy. You've moved past that. You're whole again. The pieces have been put back together, but you remember what it felt like to not feel confident or not feel worthy or not feel good about yourself or good about where you are in life or what it is you're doing or where you are. I'm getting setbacks, and you don't want to be set back again. And it does feel financial for that. You don't want to be financially set back again. Fire signs. Anything else for my fire signs? Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. I want to say pop goes the weasel. Five of Cups. Yeah. No more crying over spilled milk now. You're done. You're over it. You don't want to feel sad anymore. 5 and 5. You've definitely experienced turmoil in the past. You don't want to experience again. You want something new for yourself. You want to move on. 5 of Cups is feeling emotionally sad. And you just don't want to feel that way anymore. You don't want to get hurt. Again, bandages on her. You don't want to feel that way. Bottom of the deck, Strength. Leo energy. Might be talking to some Leos out there. Might have a strong Leo placement. But again, this is about being by yourself and being happy and confident with yourself. And having the willpower, the strength to move on. Move on from whatever hurt you. And not let it drag you down. Not let it be a ball and weight on you. But you don't want to experience it again. It's taking you a lot of strength and willpower to get to where you are. Taking you a lot of strength and willpower to put up the wall you have too, because it feels like from this energy, you gave a lot of people a lot of chances, or you were very open to have these many connections really dim you and burn you out. There could be repetitive behaviors in your family members that burnt you out, past romantic partners, repetitive friend cycles, drama, groups like that. But having the strength to really just move on. Be open, though, to new people in your life, even if you have a guard up. Don't keep the guard up forever. You can keep it up initially, but once you get to know people, you can put it down if you do discern that it's safe. Don't just keep it up indefinitely with everybody, because you're definitely going to miss out on connections with that. But it's your time to feel some joy in your life and to really get some, I've heard bounty and rewards. Bounty, that's a weird word to hear, but rewards, like you're going to get something good in your life. That could be I wanted to say a situationship, a relationship, a job, a bonus, some random tax return, a credit at a store, whatever it is. You're in a very abundant energy. Feels more like in the fall, but could be at any time that this resonates for you. But fire signs, I'm going to leave that there. Anything else you need from me, go down below. Personal reading information's down there, my other social media. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.